What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Ask Virtue, where we're going on with part 2 of our series on our training philosophy. Part 1, we addressed health. Part 2 is going to be addressing longevity. Okay, so what is longevity? Longevity is simply trying to increase the amount of years and the quality of those years in your life. Now, how do we address that here at Virtue Strength Conditioning? It should come as no surprise that the first way that we address that is through exercise. Research has shown that 100 minutes of exercise a week can add up to 6 years on the back end of your life. Now, if you are a member here, you've probably heard me say numerous times that we try to start with up to 3 hours a week of exercise. So 3 sessions at an hour each will get you well within that 100 minutes of exercise range, right? Now, piggybacking off of the 100 minutes of exercise, we start to talk about addressing your movement quality or the quality of your movement in the gym and out of the gym. In the gym, we just make sure that your technique is sound and you're not doing anything that's going to put you in a potentially hazardous or stressful position for those joints and hopefully not create any excess wear and tear. The way that we address movement quality out of the gym is simply what some people in the fitness industry call movement hygiene, right? What is your posture like from day to day? What are the things that you're doing that may be causing you to become tight and stiff and feel pain in certain areas? What are those things looking like? What are the postures that are actually going to relieve some of that pain and get you feeling well, right? So those are things that can increase the quality of your life and hopefully add a little bit onto the back end. The person that is free of pain is able to move more, and people that typically move more tend to live longer, right? So movement quality is huge. The other way that we address longevity here at Virtue Strength Conditioning is by providing our members with an awesome community, right? I am very humbled to call myself a coach to these people here. Iron sharpens iron. You hear me say it a lot. The people in here are amazing. They're supportive of each other's goals in their quest for fitness, strength conditioning, all of that stuff. They are hugely helpful, and they're a great resource for for each other here in the gym. You get to hear what everyone is going through. People are able to bounce ideas off of each other. It's just a great community of people. So finding a way and a community that you can get involved in is a huge way that you can address your longevity in your life. Whether it's church, whether it's the gym, whatever it is, find a community and stick to it and generate those lasting, meaningful relationships in your life, guys. And then the final thing is developing good habits. We address habits a lot here at Virtue Strength Conditioning, and some of those habits that are going to have the highest return on investment are something like not smoking. Not smoking, smokers tend to die off sooner than non-smokers, right? That can increase the amount of years in your life by just making sure that you do this one thing, which is avoid smoking. Something else that we talk about is something like wearing a seatbelt. It's not sexy, but we live in, a state with the highest insurance rates because people drive crazy here. So wearing a seatbelt can be hugely important when that person pulls out in front of you, and ensuring that you don't go flying through the windshield, and that will hopefully keep your life from being cut short, right? So wear a seatbelt, guys. One of the other ways that we talk about increasing your longevity is through learning how to fall. As you age, some of the people that we work with are terrified of falling because they don't want to be that poster child for Life Alert, right? Learning to fall is a skill that will save you a lot of pain and a lot of heartache on the back end, right? So if you fall gracefully, you're going to be less likely to be stuck in a bedside, needing a new joint replacement, or being in a cast, guys. Okay, so just something to think about. Thanks for watching. We'll talk with you guys next week.